In the heart of the majestic Himalayas of Uttarakhand, India, lies Kedarnath, a beacon of spirituality and serenity. Nestled amidst towering snowy peaks, Kedarnath is not just a spiritual hub, but also a haven for nature lovers. The ancient Shiva temple attracts pilgrims and trekkers alike, drawn here by the divine and the pristine wilderness. Below, the Mandakini River flows serenely, enhancing the town's mystical allure. A sight that transcends the mere visual to touch something deeper within the soul. The journey to Kedarnath is as spiritually significant as it is physically challenging. It begins at Gaurikund, filled with eager pilgrims ready to embark. Here, the atmosphere vibrates with a mix of excitement and solemnity. The trails are inviting yet foreboding, leading through mystical landscapes that challenge both body and spirit. Essential preparations are evident as each trekker checks their gear: water, food, and appropriate clothing. This meticulous planning underscores the daunting adventure that awaits. Each item a silent testament to the rugged path that lies ahead. As the trek progresses, every step on the steep, winding paths is a blend of endurance and reflection. The landscape shifts dramatically, from lush green forests at lower altitudes to rugged, bare rock faces as height is gained. Each breath feels cooler and more refreshing, yet thinner with every meter ascended. The panorama expands, offering breathtaking views that stretch endlessly. Fellow trekkers, each on their unique path, exchange nods and smiles, simple gestures that bridge linguistic and cultural divides. This quiet solidarity boosts morale, making the climb a bit easier. The camaraderie felt here is palpable, with each traveler on a personal quest, yet connected by the shared experience of the journey. Challenges are plentiful narrow paths that test one's balance, sudden weather changes that demand respect, and the thinning air that reminds every breath is a gift. Along the trail, each step forward is met with uncertain terrain, requiring unwavering focus and strength. Travelers face steep climbs and sudden drops, each adding layers of complexity to their trek. As the altitude rises, the scenery transforms, revealing rugged mountain faces and unexpected bursts of wildflowers. Despite the camaraderie among fellow hikers grows, stories are shared, and laughter echoes against the vast open skies. Yet, these hurdles do not dampen the spirit. They enrich the journey, making each view of the valley below, each glimpse of the temple in the distance, more rewarding. Interaction with fellow pilgrims and locals adds layers to the experience. Stories are shared over cups of steaming tea at small makeshift stalls. Each tale, whether of faith, resilience, or discovery, weaves into the fabric of the journey, adding depth and color. These encounters, rich with shared humanity, illuminate the path both physically and spiritually. The vibrant exchanges spark a camaraderie among strangers, gathered for the same sacred purpose. Through these interactions, personal narratives and local legends blend seamlessly, enriching the pilgrimage. Local guides, often unsung heroes, share insights not just into the terrain, but into the soul of Kedarnath. The culmination of this arduous trek is the first sight of the Kedarnath Temple. Emerging from the mist, the temple appears as a monumental beacon of devotion, cradled by the Himalayan wilderness. Its gray stone walls, etched with centuries of wisdom, rise stoutly against the harsh sky. Each carved detail on its facade tells a story of faith and resilience, echoing the pilgrim spirits who journey here. This ancient structure withstands the harsh climate and time, preserving its sacred aura and architectural marvel. The temple's heavy stone structure and intricate carvings survive not just the elements, but the passage of time, guarding the sanctity of one of Hinduism's holiest shrines. Inside, the air vibrates with the chants of priests and the devout. Pilgrims of all ages and backgrounds gather, their faces illuminated by the soft glow of candles. Each ritual, deeply rooted in tradition, unfolds with deliberate grace and sanctity. The priests, draped in vibrant fabrics, move rhythmically, their prayers weaving through the incense-laden air. Every gesture and word deepens the collective reverence, building towards the climactic evening arti. This ceremony, with its divine dance of flames and shadows, leaves many spellbound, the spiritual resonance almost tangible. Reflecting on the journey back down the path, the physical strain of the trek pales in comparison to the spiritual upliftment experienced. The rugged terrain and harsh weather conditions only added to the challenge, each step testing the pilgrims' resolve. Despite this, there was a palpable sense of camaraderie and purpose among the travelers. The beauty of the surrounding mountains, shrouded in mist, seemed to echo the mystical atmosphere of this sacred site. Each breath, though labored, filled one with a sense of peace and reverence. Kedarnath remains not just a physical location, but a milestone in a spiritual journey, a place where faith, nature, and human endurance converge into a transformative experience. For those who have visited, the journey to Kedarnath is a profound chapter in their life's narrative. Nestled among the majestic Himalayan ranges, Kedarnath is not merely a destination, but a pilgrimage to the self. The path is testing, winding through rugged terrains and scanty oxygen levels. Yet each step taken, the temple feels like a move closer to inner peace. Devotees and adventurers alike embrace the challenges, finding solace in the serene vistas and spiritual ambience that envelop them. The experience is transformative, etching memories that linger long after the journey ends. For others, it beckons as a distant call to discover not just the peaks of the great Himalayas, but also the depths of their own spirit.